Can I help you?
Well, I hope so. I'm looking for Alexandria Quartermain.
I'm sorry, I'm afraid that you're too late.
She's left already?
Yes, everyone's gone for the day, including Miss Quartermain.
Well, so you're here all alone then?
Yes,
Correct.
It's a very unusual name. You're a friend of Miss Quartermain's?
Oh, yes, we're old friends. We haven't seen each other for quite a while, though, however.
Was she expecting you?
No, I decided to surprise her.
Oh, I see. Well, then it's a personal matter rather than business.
Well, truthfully, it's a little bit of both. Look, do you know where I can find her? I mean, where does she go when she pulls out of here?
Well, she and her uncle left together just a little while ago. I think that they said that they were going to go have dinner somewhere.
This the Quartermain office?
Yes, it is. Can I help you?
Yes, we were sent from the Port Charles Zoo to pick up a rattlesnake you're supposed to be donating to it.
Oh, this is where we're from, the zoo.
Yes, I gathered.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a Christmas present that somebody sent to Miss Quartermain as a joke or something.
Yes, of course. We're holding it here in the office for you.
Hang about. But do I understand it that somebody sent Alexandria a rattlesnake for Christmas?
Yes. What else can you get a girl who has everything? You're a gentleman?
Is that it?
This is it. I fed it yesterday afternoon, the last time. I also have a book on the care and feeding of snakes if you'd like to take it along with you.
No, thanks. Just the snake.
Well, here you are. He's all yours.
All right.
Well, first you got to sign this release.
Oh, all right. This gift is a gift in the perpetuity of the Port Charles Zoo. Well, I'm sure there won't be any objection to my signing that. I'm sure that Alex doesn't want to see that snake again. All right. There you go. Goodbye.
Bye.
I'm sure it must seem very odd to you.
Knowing Alex as I do, it doesn't seem odd at all. I'd be quite interested to find out what she's trying to buy, or should I say steal now. Tell me, what world commodity has she decided to corner the market in this time?
I wouldn't know, Mr. Scorpio. I am just a receptionist here.
Oh, I'm sure your talents extend far beyond that, Miss...
I'll be happy to give your card to Miss Quartermain first thing tomorrow morning.
Look, maybe it'd be better if we could talk about it over a drink this evening. Free.
Thank you, but no.
Ah, pity. Tomorrow, perhaps.
Mr. Scorpio, I don't go out on dates. I'm a married woman.
Really? I always find it fascinating that married women who don't wear wedding rings sort of tells a guy something.
Well, you're free to draw whatever conclusions you like.
Look, if it'd make it any easier for you, perhaps you could think of yourself maybe as on the verge of being an unmarried woman.
Scorpio, I'm going to be very honest with you.
Well, that's a start.
My refusing to have a drink with you has nothing to do with the fact that I'm married. As a matter of fact, I'm just about to get divorced. As soon as I can find out where my husband is living so that I can serve him with the papers.
He deserted you.
Well, actually, he moved to New York after we broke up, and then, well, when it finally came down to, I have no idea why I'm telling you this. It certainly isn't of any interest.
On the contrary, look, it's of great interest to me. I like to think I'm a good listener.
I'm sure you are, but I'm not used to unburdening myself to strangers.
Are we still strangers? Look, we know each other's name. We've met in official business surroundings. I mean, surely that must be a foundation to build on.
I think it's a little early to be building anything.
Okay, then. We can continue stalking each other. Frankly, I think it's a waste of time. Tell me, why did you say you wouldn't have a drink with me because you're a married woman?
It was a convenient excuse. I don't believe in mixing business with pleasure.
Is that what we'd be doing?
Yes.
Well, I'm glad you think it'll be a pleasure.
No, I think it would be a mistake. You're a client of Miss Quartermain's. You're also a friend of hers. And the lady is my boss, so that's the end of the story for us.
Let's change that to the beginning of the story. Look, I don't like things that have sad endings. I've only been in the United States for a small time, and I don't know many women here. Certainly. None like you.
Well, thank you for the compliment and the invitation.
I haven't finished yet. Look, I think you should stop thinking of me as being a business associate and friend of Alex's. Actual fact, I'm neither.
You told me you were both.
Well, I exaggerated a little bit. I mean, in actual fact, Alex and I operate in competition. We are, to say, friendly enemies.
I see.
Well, knowing that as you do, does it make it any easier for you to come out and have a drink with me?
Well, it clears the ground a little bit, but I still have to refuse.
Well, what is it now? I mean, let's dispose of all the objections at once.
Not this one. I have a previous engagement.
Ah, the ironclad alibi. But you could break it. I mean, that's what previous engagements were designed for.
No, I don't break them. This one is very important. I'm going to be joining my mother, and we're going to have a surprise birthday party for a friend.
How miserable to see people getting older. I could show you a better time.
Oh, well, this girl has just turned 18.
Oh, well, that's not so bad, I guess.
We're going to go to dinner at the Floating Rib, and we're going to have a small celebration, and I couldn't possibly miss it.
The Floating Rib. Weird name.
Yes, it's a very good restaurant, though. It's right across the street from General Hospital. If you're going to be staying in town, you should try it.
I'll remember that you recommended it.
So, good night.
Look, maybe I could persuade you to have a drink after your party.
Not tonight, really. Thank you, but, well, I remember what it was like when I turned 18, and it was a very special occasion. And I don't want to be sitting there all evening with one eye on the clock. She'd feel slighted, and I really don't want to do that to her.
What a kind soul you are.
Perhaps some other time.
Oh, to be certain. You and I will definitely meet again. But for the moment, I'll accept defeat. Have a nice evening.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night. I'll tell Miss Quartermain that you came by to see her.
You can also tell her that I'm not sorry to have missed her. I mean, after all, it gave me a chance to meet you.
Oh, no. I don't think I'll tell her that.
As you wish.